We're hopping on the trend, sharing our GOAT list. I'm sure it's going to go great.
It's a peaceful conversation.
I'd like to lay out the criteria first.
Let's hear it.
Number one, we're going resume. Names that the fighters have on their resume. Like, we're going quality. Quality of wins.
Quality of wins.
Then, we're going to accomplishments. Like, title defenses. Did they get the title? Did they become double champ? That kind of stuff. Then after that, we're going volume. How long was their win streak? Were they undefeated? Stuff like that. We're valuing the newer guys more than the older guys because the skill level has appreciated a lot. And then lastly, no steroid users. So instantly guys like Jon Jones and guys like DC, or not DC. Definitely not DC. DC's taking the opposite of steroids. That dude's just eating hamburgers. Guys like Jon Jones and Anderson Silva are not going to be on this list. So, right off the bat, this is going to be a very different list. And I'm sure we're going to get absolutely flamed in the comments. Who's at your number 10?
I don't want to say my number 10.
Who's at your number 10?
You know I don't want to say my number 10. My 8 through 10, I wasn't very happy with it. It was not good.
Why? You had so much time.
I hate my 8 through 10. I didn't have that much time.
You had so much time to
I hate my number 10.
Say it!
At number 10, I have Israel Adesanya. Now listen to me.
There's no way.
I refuse to put Khabib there.
There's no way you have Adesanya over Khabib.
I refuse to put Khabib there. I refuse.
There's no way you have Adesanya over Khabib.
Khabib's a bum.
Let's hear out.
Khabib's
Let's
a
hear
bum.
Adesanya's resume.
Khabib's a bum. He fought strikers. He won his belt off of some 13 ranked bum.
Who did Adesanya fight? Vittori?
Oh, who did Adesanya? Who did Khabib fight? Alright,
Khabib
fought no more.
Oh, Vittori.
Khabib fought
Cannonier.
Khabib fought freaking statues who don't know how to grapple up until he got his wins. He wins the belt off of a bum.
Are you kidding me right now?
He didn't deserve the title shot.
You think that?
That's what you think? It was a random title
fight.
He fought
Prime Dustin Poirier. Just snap.
I'm getting there.
Dustin Poirier. Just snap Max Holloway's win streak.
I'm getting there. Okay, and then he fought Dustin Poirier.
Snap.
Everyone submits Dustin Poirier.
Are you kidding me?
Everyone
Not Prime Dustin Poirier.
Everyone subs him. All right?
This is Dustin Poirier. This is Dustin Poirier.
Everyone submits him.
Coming off of
Oliveira
the win over Max Holloway. After Khabib. They're getting Khabib sloppy seconds.
Okay, great. No one cares.
Justin Gaethje just came out short notice. Smoked Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
Smoked him.
He did. All
That's the guy everyone thought was going to be Khabib. Okay? Conor McGregor, double champ. Do whatever I want.
He was
freaking... He took him in deep waters.
Mayweather training.
Brother, they were in deep waters.
They were. He was in deep. It took him
deep waters.
It took him what? 4 rounds to sub Conor. How many rounds did it take?
Double
him?
champ.
How many rounds did it take? How many rounds?
How many rounds did it take Adesanya?
How many rounds? How many rounds did it take him to sub Conor? It took him 4 rounds to sub Conor.
It takes him in
deep waters.
That
was a coked out McGregor who didn't even focus on it. He was out fighting Mayweather.
PEDs.
He was out there fighting Mayweather.
A guy in coke?
He was out there fighting Mayweather and snorting coke. And didn't train, and he still almost beat him.
Have you ever fought a guy in coke? It's scary.
I have.
You don't know what they're going to do.
And I wrecked him. Moving on.
Let's hear Adesanya's resume. I want to hear Adesanya's resume.
Look, he beat Whitaker 2 times. 2 times.
That's great. That's a great start.
He absolutely flatlined Pereira.
Okay.
He was on his way to beat him the first time, too. Early stoppage. Wrecked that whole thing. Pereira would have been freaking sent to the side. Would have been gone. He wouldn't even existed.
Those are great. Okay, all right. Who else?
All right.
Who else?
B. Romero. Guess what?
How old is Romero?
I value him fighting.
How old was Romero when he beat him? That dude was 40 years old.
He
was an old man. His balls were hanging below his knees.
I was told you I was insecure about my 10 spot.
He's taking a pee. His ball sack's dipping in the water.
Good for him.
Yeah.
We all have saggy nuts, all right? It's
not that bad.
Okay.
Not that bad.
All right. Look.
Over Khabib?
I told you I was insecure about my 10 spot.
Obviously,
they need to get on my sack about it.
Khabib. Over Adesanya all day.
Khabib. I refuse Khabib. What rank was the guy that he beat to get the belt?
Doesn't matter.
Tell me the number.
It doesn't matter.
Pull it up right now and
Who
tell me the number.
Who did Adesanya defend the belt against? Vittori.
Whitaker.
Okay, get past that. Vittori.
Look, Khabib
Vittori,
didn't fight a single person who has the same wrestling threat as him. He fought a bunch of people that just stand.
That's great.
They just stand and bang. They stand and bang.
Okay.
No one wants to get on all fours with Khabib.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something?
He fights someone willing to get on the floor with him. He crumbles. He wilts
What
away.
happened?
What happened? He wilts away.
What happened when Adesanya fought somebody
He
the same striking level as him?
He freaking got out of there.
What happened when Adesanya fought somebody the same striking level as him?
He freaking flatlined him.
Or what happened the first fight?
Flatlined him.
Adesanya,
He was on his way. Pereira got saved by the bell in that fight, and then he got early stoppaged.
And then he got You don't know what was gonna happen.
I do. He was playing possum.
He's on his feet. He was on his feet.
He wasn't on his feet. You let the man go out on his heels.
He was on his way to death. Adjust it. I'm in the
You freaking broke the background.
I'm in the stands.
What the heck's going on over here?
All right. Are we good? All right, fine. I'll just be like this the rest of the time. I'll be right this the rest of the time.
All right, go on and
number 9.
I told you I didn't like my 10. We spent way too much time on that. Ignore my 10.
Let's hear number 9.
Number 9, I have DC. Okay?
I had DC on my list too, around the same area.
Yeah, DC, basically the same thing.
Number 8.
Number 8, I have Stipe. We have the same Stipe.
They're interchangeable.
I have Stipe above DC because he beat him 2 times. Even though DC is a double champ.
DC's double champ.
Fought
Fought better competition.
If Stipe had only beat DC once, DC goes ahead of him. He beat him twice. He beat him 2 times. Head to head, twice.
You value this.
I put it over him.
You value that a lot? I disagree.
I feel like it was kind of a freak thing with the elbow. I mean, it was a great elbow. Perfectly timed elbow. Well done. Bravo.
Was it more of a short hook?
It was like
I thought it was more of a short hook.
I'm pretty sure it was an elbow.
It was more of a...
I'm pretty sure it was one of these. Yeah, no, you're doing that. I'm doing this. It was this.
It was more of a... Come here, boy.
It was more of a... Ha! He was falling. He was falling. He was doing it for balance.
Okay.
Stipe beat him twice. Yeah. Boom. Number 7. Probably not gonna... I don't know how you're gonna feel about this one. Number 7, I have Holloway. I have Max Holloway, number 7.
I think you could argue that.
Holloway.
Literally, basically his own... He's got a champion level resume, just
he does.
Beating all those contenders for year after year after year, just to go up and fight Volk and lose.
He basically defended the belt 800 times.
And
just to fight for the belt.
And on top of that, he actually did defend the belt at some point.
Yeah.
And
no, he actually did fight for the...
he actually had the belt for some... Yeah, so it's...
And he tried to get double champ.
Yeah.
I value that. I like that. All right? You're challenging yourself. You're dominating so much, you're challenging yourself to step up.
I don't understand that, but okay.
Because it's not just like, oh, he's just hanging around down here like, oh, racking up wins against his bum, circling the wagons.
But why do you value that? Why do you value him losing to somebody?
I value him going for double champ. Taking the risk and going to get double champ.
Why do you value that?
How many people go for double champ? How many people have earned the ability?
What is impressive about failing to get
how many people have earned
status?
the ability and the honor to be allowed to go fight double champ?
What is impressive about failing to be double champ?
I just told you what happened. How many people have been given that honor to go fight double champ status?
I mean, there's a lot of people that don't. Look at Morale.
Why don't they?
Because they think they're going to lose.
Exactly. He went out there and he took that chance. Yeah, but he went out there and he took that chance.
What did that show about how good he is?
He went out there and he took that chance. He's trying to challenge himself. He's trying to get better.
Yeah, he lost to a contender.
Instead of crumbling, like, oh man, that guy's going to freaking smoke me.
Max Holloway didn't even
He goes out there, puts his freaking balls on the line, and says, no, I'm going to challenge myself today.
He had probably the easiest...
He bettered himself.
He had the easiest shot at double champ status. He fought a contender. He didn't even fight the champion, and he lost.
He didn't have the easiest.
He fought Dustin Poirier.
Was Khabib. All right, because Khabib fought some freaking barely ranked bum.
Khabib wasn't double champ.
I'm talking about, you said he has the easiest opportunity to go and slip in there for an interim thing.
That's totally unrelated situations. You're autistic.
It's not.
Let's go to the next fight.
It's not.
Let's go to the next fight.
It's not though.
Let's go to the next fight.
Number 6, I have Volkanovski.
That is ridiculous.
It's not though.
It's Volk.
It's not though. That's what I said. It is Volk. Number 6 is Volk.
Why is he at number 6?
Let me tell you. Because at number 5, I have Islam. And what did number 5 Islam do? He beat Volk.
I have Islam above Volk too.
He beat Volk.
But who do you possibly have above Islam and Volk?
I have the guy who murdered Volk. Who murdered Holloway.
Are you kidding me right now?
Freaking murdered Charles Oliveira. Okay? On live national, international TV.
You cut that out right now.
The whole freaking world was watching.
He got he got Islam's sloppy seconds. Who are Topuria's
So what?
Best wins.
Okay. All right. So this good guy, he went and he lost. He lost once. He's supposed to just not fight again. He's supposed to
you know how chins work.
He's not supposed to just fight again.
If you have a good chin, your chin gets cracked at some point, and then you lose your chin. You see it happen time and time again. People have good chins all the time, and then out of nowhere, they just can't take a shot anymore. Volk had a good chin, and he got freaking laid out by Islam. Shin to the freaking
on 2 days'
chin.
notice. He took some time.
It still happened.
Recovered a little bit.
And then he didn't take some time. He got his manager's a freaking idiot and said, "How about you fight the hardest hitting guy and have a short camp?" And that's how Topuria got the win. And guess what?
You're telling me Topuria doesn't knock him out on a full camp?
And guess what? Islam did it sooner.
Of course, Islam did it sooner. He was there earlier.
Islam knocked him out first.
Oh, you're talking about in the fight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then Holloway's a great win. Holloway never been knocked out.
Never been knocked out.
That's a great win.
I'm still giving Justin Gaethje credit for being the first one to knock him down.
He wasn't really stumbled from that. He never really got hurt bad.
He made him look like a ragdoll. He made him look like Kermit the Frog.
That's a great win.
Thrown in the air and punched to the side.
That's a great win.
What he looked like with his arms going like that.
But
I love
Oliveira.
It's hard to watch.
Oliveira, I don't value that win. Oliveira.
You don't value.
I value. It's a good win. Yeah, I value the win, but stylistically, it's the easiest matchup ever for Topuria. And Oliveira's already been ran through. Like, we've already seen him lose to Sarukian. We saw him lose to Islam. Like, he was beatable by the time that he got to Sarukian, or by the time that he got to Topuria. And stylistically, such an easy matchup for Topuria because Oliveira gets hit really hard. Oliveira gets hit in every single one of his fights. I think there's he's got 3 good wins that put him in this GOAT talk, right? Mm-hmm. And 2 of those wins have asterisks. Well, you have guys like, you put that above Volk's crazy legacy that he built for himself, 2-time champ, 7 title wins, 3 wins over Max Holloway.
Topuria is also a double champ.
That's true.
We both
haven't mentioned that.
I haven't mentioned that. I forgot to mention that. That's also why I haven't.
We both haven't mentioned that.
He is a double champ.
We both forgot to mention that.
Double champ.
He's double champ and he's got 3 crazy wins.
He is successfully double champ. That's why I forgot. That's basically my only.
I forgot to mention that in my thing.
Yeah, no, that's why I have him higher is because he is double champ.
I might switch Islam and Topuria in my list. Actually, no. Topuria's way down. No.
You're gonna crumble?
No. Topuria's at like number 6. Just because he hasn't the 3 wins. I value the wins first above legacy. Remember, wins above the accolades.
He has the wins though, but he also has the belts to go with it.
But he's got 3 wins.
He has 3 wins.
If we're looking at the 3 charts that we're categorizing this, or we're grading this, we got the wins, we got the accolades, and you got the volume. He has no volume.
He's undefeated.
He's undefeated. That's the other thing. But volume, he doesn't have like a lot of contender wins. He's got 3 good wins, and then
Bryce Mitchell, Josh Emmett.
But I don't really value Josh Emmett win that. I'd give Josh Emmett win like a C tier. Dude's got a jab and an overhand right. He doesn't really throw a jab. He just got an overhand right. And then Bryce Mitchell just getting freaking laid out by everybody lately. I just had to pray further down and guys that have built stronger legacies. I mean,
double champ.
Like, I think we look at it like we're watching their journeys. We've already seen Volk's prime and his full potential play out. We've already seen him accomplish all the things he's gonna accomplish, and it's great. But we haven't seen Topuria's kind of at the beginning of that, and because of that, we're seeing just a little bit of his legacy. Well, I don't think the little bit of his legacy that we're seeing is better than Volk's whole legacy that we've seen played out.
His little bit of the legacy, though, is pretty similar to some of the stuff that Volk's already done, though, in his whole time.
I don't think so, because
he has both belts. He smoked Oliveira. I guess Volk didn't fight Oliveira, but he smoked Volk. But he smoked Holloway. Those are 2 huge wins from that standpoint.
I think it's different though, because Volk's fighting these guys, and like when Volk fought Holloway the first time, Holloway was unstoppable and he was champion. When Topuria fought Holloway had been getting whooped by Volk for years.
Yeah, but then he goes out and he freaking sticks his wiener in everyone else's mouth and just smokes all the other contenders.
Who?
Holloway.
Yeah, I'm saying Holloway's still good, but I'm saying like
it's not like he's some bum now.
When Volk fought Holloway, I'm saying he fought champion Holloway. He took the belt off Holloway, And it's just like a different.
Yeah, but if Volk wasn't there, Topuria also would be taking the belt off of Holloway, hypothetically.
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. Yeah, but I'm just saying it's a better win. I think beating Max 3 times, one of them when he was champion is better than beating Max as a contender who's been lost to Volk 3 times already.
He didn't beat him. He smoked him.
Okay, yeah. That's a good win. That's the one win that he has that's actually really good. The Volk win has asterisks. The Oliveira win has asterisks. Volk's 2-time champ. Came back, beat the top contender. Before that, beat Max Holloway, greatest featherweight of all time, 3 times. Before that, beat Jose Aldo, one of the greatest featherweight of all time. Before that, beat a bunch of contenders like Ortega, Chad Mendez, Korean Zombie, and then also had a crazy close fight with Islam, I think. I think
tough. He has the head-to-head and double champ, and that's why I have him above him.
I don't value head-to-head too much in this list because it's just different times in their careers, but sure. It's like
valid point. Different times
fighters have different timelines. Fighters have different timelines. You can't judge them off of when they met because they have different primes, different career paths. Head-to-head, you can't go. If they were prime for prime, if this was like when Islam and Topuria fight, I'll value the head-to-head because it's prime for prime. But when Topuria and Volk fought, I don't value the head-to-head because Volk just got head kicked by Islam and his chin's compromised and he's taking the fight on a shorter notice. That's just me. If you value the head-to-head, you value the head-to-head.
I do value some head-to-head.
Okay.
At number 3, I have Demetrius Johnson.
Can't argue that. Can't argue
record for most title defenses. Just kept freaking doing it. Beat Cejudo. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Basically, was the champion for 4 years. It's pretty insane.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
All you can say is like,
the quality of wins is
pretty low,
but still, it's a fight. Like it's still like 11 title defenses is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, because you can have freak accident, you have injury, like just so many different things that could actually happen, and that's insane. He did it clean.
It's like your DC Stipe example, like just stuff happens all the time where it's kind of like is that like a fluke or whatever, and he defended it 11 times, which is like no mistakes 11 times. Yeah. But there's also less room for error at the flyweight division because they're freaking 125 pounds, and you get punched by a 125 pounder, you're not gonna freaking go out.
That's fair.
You're punched by a heavyweight, you might go out.
You're probably dead. You're probably dead.
But I didn't rank him higher because the quality of wins, the lower weight classes at that time especially was just terrible.
Yeah.
And then, but I mean he's also a two organization champ. Like no one talks about what he did in one championship. He went over there, he got the belt, he beat a good guy. He lost. He avenged his loss. One of the greatest wins. One of the greatest finishes I've ever seen. I think that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2, I have Merab. Now, I was pretty shocked.
That's a hot take.
I was pretty shocked to have him this high on the list. But this man's resume is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. 11-fight win streak. And in that streak, he has Aldo, Jan, Cejudo, O'Malley, Umar, and O'Malley again.
Yeah.
Which is just ridiculous. And he's just now starting to get to the point where he's finishing people. He's getting better. I think that's just insane.
I think the argument there is, do you value he's got a lot of good, like really great wins, but they're not like god tier wins. Like a lot of these guys have like insane god tier wins, like prime Max Holloway or prime Oliveira or prime Volkanovski. Those are like insane wins to have, but I don't think Merab's got some great wins. Like he's fought Aldo, it's a great win to have. He fought Jan, great win to have. Holloway, O'Malley, but none of those are like god tier. None of those are like Topuria. I mean, Topuria's a bad example there. I would say, I don't know. I think he's just lacking some of the really big wins. I think it's just because O'Malley wasn't really an established champ when he took the belt from him. O'Malley had one title defense. It wasn't like he was beating a Kamaru Usman or something that had been there for a while. I don't know. I think his just resume is lacking like a champion in their prime or something like that. That would really put him above these other guys.
I hear you. But I just think that these are some insane names, some insane people. What he did to Cejudo is absolutely ridiculous. He picked him up, plopped him in front of Zuckerberg, and was just like, check this out. 50 takedowns on Jan.
I think the Jan one's the most impressive.
It's just the fact that these guys are pretty great. They're pretty great. All right, they may not be what you're talking about, but I think they're just like slightly below. They're not that far down, and there's twice as many of the other guys have. That's 6 names.
Yeah, I agree.
That's 6 fights that I'm mentioning. I have pretty high too. The other guys have 3, right? 3 crazy names. This is 6 pretty great names.
Yeah.
And I think that's just pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's just preference.
Yeah.
Kind of what we're talking about right now. Do you value the quantity of really good wins or like a little bit of less quantity but like really, really high quality? So it's just
11 fight win streak and 6 of them are against ridiculous dudes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and then for number 1 is GSP. That's pretty undeniable.
Especially if you're doing a non-steroid list.
Yeah, I think there's absolutely no shot anyone else can even come close. The bench, his losses.
No losses, no steroid use.
Yeah.
If we're doing a normal GOAT list, it's going to be neck and neck between him and Jon Jones. But I think the fact that we're counting out people that pop for steroids.
Yeah, basically had the belt for like 6 years or something like that. It's
6
actually
years.
Ridiculous.
He's got some crazy names. He's got all the factors that we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Names, volume, accolades, double champ.
He's literally the perfect example for all of the criteria we laid out.
Literally everything.
There's no way it could be anyone else.
Yeah. I'm kind of scared right now. I feel like I'm like explaining to the world something like terrible that I've done. But just my GOAT list.
Just the GOAT list.
Just the GOAT list. We're just talking. We're just 2 dudes talking. We're just 2 dudes talking.
2 dudes talking.
2 dudes talking. Okay.
Top 10.
Top 10. At the number 10 spot.
Mm-hmm.
I got Khabib.
You have Khabib at the 10 spot?
Khabib at number 10.
Didn't he win the... What?
Here's why. He has some of the most... First of all, talk about volume. Dude's... We're starting the lowest. Dude's got crazy volume. Dude's undefeated. Not against the best competition.
Fought bums.
Wait. Undefeated. Right?
Mm-hmm. Sure, yeah.
But then if you look at his wins, he fought... You see Dustin Poirier. You see Justin Gaethje. You're like, these are guys that get ran through by every champ. But when he fought these guys, crazy. Dustin Poirier, he fought him right after he just beat Max Holloway to get the interim champ. That was the best prime Dustin Poirier you're ever going to fight right there. Beat him. Justin Gaethje, that's the Justin Gaethje that stepped in on short notice and snapped Tony Ferguson's 13-fight win streak.
Literally ended his
career. Prime Justin Gaethje, best Justin Gaethje we've ever seen. Best Dustin Poirier we've ever seen. Conor McGregor, probably top 20 best fighters of all time. Submitted him, finished him. Finished all 3 of those fighters. Okay, that's great. Then you also have guys like Edson Barboza. You have guys like Al Iaquinta. You have RDA, a former champion. You have Michael Johnson. I think those 3 wins that he has are very, very good wins, along with the volume that he has of being the win streak that he has in the UFC. To go undefeated like that in the UFC and outside the UFC against bums, but he was in the UFC. He was still undefeated. He's had a lot of fights in the UFC, and he was still undefeated. And he's got 3 big names right there, in the prime of their careers. He wasn't getting sloppy seconds like the rest of these champions. He was the first one to really just take these guys out in their prime, except for McGregor. McGregor, that was a little bit out of his prime, but it's still a great win. That's why he's at my 10th spot.
I don't know, man. That dude fought a lot of bums. Then fought some people that don't know how to grapple.
He did, but I think it's the same thing. If you're going off 3 wins, first of all, McGregor. It's not like McGregor doesn't know how to grapple. McGregor is a great anti-grappler, and Khabib's... People just think he doesn't know how to grapple because he fought Khabib. Okay? If you look besides that, Dustin Poirier, He's got great grappling defense. You've seen him get ragdolled by Oliveira, Islam, and Khabib, and you think he's not good at grappling?
I'm just saying.
That was prime.
Anybody that knows how to get them to the ground and sub them does.
So
that's what happens.
The three greatest lightweights of all time.
Yeah. Minus Khabib. But yeah.
Like, you're basing it off of Islam, Oliveira, and Khabib.
I am, yeah.
That's pretty terrible to base it off that. That's terrible.
Man.
And they got those fighters outside of their prime. These were the prime version of those fighters. I think those are insane ones to have. Dustin Poirier just beat away from him. Dustin Poirier just snapped Max Holloway's 13 fight win streak.
Mm-hmm.
Beat him to become the interim champion. Justin Gaethje did the same exact thing to Tony Ferguson, the guy that everybody thought was going to beat Khabib. And he smoked both those guys. And McGregor, former double champ, top 20 fighter of all time. Those are 3 great wins. And he's in one of the hardest weight classes of all time. He's undefeated in the UFC, undefeated outside the UFC. He's undefeated in general. That's just why he's in my number 10 spot. That's it.
Okay.
That's my case.
All right.
That's my case.
You didn't fight anyone that was in the kind of similar wheelhouse as him. You know?
Like a grappler?
Yeah.
Okay, I could... That's a good point.
You just went out and you just beat a bunch of strikers. We never really saw him against someone who could actually...
Never saw him against a high-level grappler, I guess. I guess you could say that. But I think he's got... Those are pretty solid wins.
They're solid wins. They're
pretty solid wins. And the way he did it, he only lost 2 rounds. We're not really rating this off dominance, but if that wasn't a factor, he only lost... I think he only officially lost 1 round. But, yeah, it's pretty crazy. All right. Number 9.
All right.
Are you ready for number 9?
I'm honestly, no, but let's hear it.
Max Holloway.
Max Holloway at 9?
Max Holloway at 9?
Okay.
Let me tell you why.
All right.
Let me tell you why. First of all, this man has 5 title wins.
5 title wins.
I'm just putting that out there first.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, at one point in time in his career, he had a 13-fight win streak.
He did.
He's got 2 wins over Jose Aldo, one of the greatest featherweights of all time. But let me tell you something besides that. This guy has literally beat every top contender in featherweight for the last 5 to 10 years. Literally just been in the top 5, just beating every single person. Korean Zombie, Arnold Allen, Yair Rodriguez, Calvin Kattar, Frankie Edgar, Brian Ortega, when Brian Ortega was undefeated, Anthony Pettis, Jeremy Stevens, Charles Oliveira, Cub Swanson. Literally just sitting in the top 5, basically holding his own title. He's defending his contender belt against all the other contenders just so he can go lose to Volk. He's just sitting there beating all these guys. And then he moved up. And he's got a win over one of the staples of the lightweight division, Justin Gaethje, which I think is a great win to have. Gaethje's a great fighter. And I think the title wins that he has from defending his belt, the win that he has over Jose Aldo, one of the greatest of all time, and then the volume of wins he has alone puts him above Khabib because he just basically... all these wins are basically equivalent to defending the title, and these are all great wins. They're not against a lot of S-tier fighters, some would say, but they're against just contender. These are contender fights that he's having. These guys that he's fighting would be number 1 contenders if they didn't have to go through Max Holloway.
And they all would have fought for the belt.
He whooped them all for years. Number 9.
Easy money.
Number 9.
Okay. All right. That's respectable.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't really have any pushback on that one.
Yeah, I think the only thing in his career is that he got freaking owned by Volk.
Yeah, no, that's
getting beat by somebody 3 times is crazy.
That's rough.
That is crazy. And I mean, Topuria loss is pretty rough, but I think the Volk one's just worse. Number 8, I got Stipe.
You have Stipe?
I have Stipe at number 8.
That's really interesting.
Why do you have the same?
We'll see.
Greatest heavyweight of all time. In a division where no one can defend the belt, because it's such a risky division to fight in. Where any punch you get hit with, you get knocked out. You're fighting big guys, and the heavyweight division that he fought in was not the heavyweight. In his prime when he was defending the belt, it was not the heavyweight division that it is today. He was fighting. The heavyweight division used to be the division of the UFC. There used to be killers in the heavyweight division, and he fought the best guys from that era and the best guys from this era. He's got wins over DC, who's I think I'm gonna talk about it later. I'm not gonna spoil my list. DC is in my top 10 list. He's got 2 wins over DC.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. He's got a win over Francis Ngannou. And he's got a win over Fabricio Verdum, who was crazy at the time. He's also got other wins like Junior Dos Santos, Overeem, Andre Arlovsky, who's a former champ. I mean, Junior Dos Santos is a former champ too, I'm pretty sure. And Mark Hunt. These are all killers at the time. He beat them all. He beat the killers of that generation. And he beat the killers of a more modern generation with Francis Ngannou and DC. And he's got the most title defenses in heavyweight history. He's fought really great opponents. And, I mean, the end of his career, people are going to forget, but he's the GOAT of his division.
Yeah.
He's got some great wins. Those wins have aged well. And, yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually have Stipe in exactly the exact same spot.
No way.
So, I don't really have any, there's no fight on that one. That's
good.
That's right on the money.
Right on the money. Perfect.
Right on the money.
Perfect. Number 7.
Number 7.
Actually kind of funny because it relates. I got DC at number 7.
DC at 7?
I got DC at number 7.
Okay.
Dude was a double champ, and I think his resume is kind of similar to Stipe and like what they kind of accomplished, but DC kind of did it in 2 different weight classes, and he mostly did it at light heavyweight, and I think there's better competition at light heavyweight, so I got DC up there. He also got double champ, but DC's got a win over Stipe, which is great. He's got a win over a top 10 guy. He's got a win over Anderson Silva, even though it was on like 1 day's notice. But he's also got a win over Dan Henderson, who is really dangerous, Frank Mir, Gustafsson, who almost beat Jon Jones, Volkan Ozdemir, Anthony Johnson twice, who's really dangerous during this time, and Derek Lewis, who we saw over the weekend is still really dangerous.
Yep.
And yeah, I think for a guy, he's a guy that defended the belt in 2 different weight classes. He's got a win over the greatest heavyweight of all time, and I think that puts him up there. And he's got great contender wins. Like, those all are great wins. Gustafsson, Henderson, Derek Lewis, Anderson Silva, Anthony Johnson, Ozdemir. Those are solid wins.
And double champ.
That's
pretty crazy.
Yeah. Number 7. There you go. Only losses to Jon Jones and Stipe.
That's pretty insane.
And Jon Jones is on steroids.
Yeah.
Confirmed. Like, we know for sure he's on steroids for one of those fights. And in his 3rd Stipe fight, he got his eye torn from an eye poke.
Yeah.
Like,
that was rough.
Dude's solid. Number 6. I think a lot of people are like, I feel like the newer list I'm seeing, they got this guy a lot higher.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I think, given time, he'll be higher. But I got Topuria at number 6.
You have Topuria number 6.
I think I'm seeing him at a lot of people's number 3.
Okay. Number 3.
But here's the thing. This dude's he's got 3 insane wins.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, if you take away one of those wins, he's only got 2 good wins. He's got nothing besides that. And those 3 wins.
What do you mean take away one of those wins?
Like, I don't know. I feel like if you could take away somebody, if like you're looking at the top 10 greatest fighters of all time, and you're like, all right, take away one of their wins, they're still a great fighter. If you take away one of Topuria's wins, I feel like he drops down the list so much. But anyway, I feel like he's got these 3 great wins, but they all kind of have asterisks over them. Like, he beat Oliveira on like a 1-fight win streak. He beat Holloway after he'd been schooled by Volk 3 times. He beat Volkanovski after he just got knocked out by Islam and came back way too soon. So I feel like he's got these great wins, but there's a little bit of thing about it. But those are great, crazy wins to have. The 2 greatest featherweights of all time, and maybe the greatest lightweight of all time, are insane, and that's why he's there. Yeah. He's also undefeated. He's got the volume of being undefeated. He's got wins over Bryce Mitchell too. He's got wins over Josh Emmett. So I think he's pretty decent. I think he's gonna be at the top of the list in like 2 years. I think he's gonna be number 1. But we're very early in his like reign of like racking up. We're early in his reign of being like in the prime of his career, racking up these wins. So, there's no insult there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's pretty crazy.
we do this list like next year or a year and a half. He's gonna be number 1.
Yeah, he's gonna be way up there.
Yeah,
he's gonna be way up there. It's insane how far he's come so quickly.
It's crazy. He just like knows which fights to go for and like how to like strategize his career to just make him the biggest star, but also like have a legacy, which is pretty crazy. Okay. Number 5. I just had to put him in there. I don't really like ranking him, but he's just one of the GOATs, so you have to put him in there. He did it clean. 11 title defenses, belts in 2 different organizations. Demetrious Johnson at number 5. I think he fought tomato cans. Not tomato cans, he just fought. Basically, it's like Tom Aspinall getting 11 title defenses in the heavyweight division today. Like, there's not a lot of people there. There's maybe like 2 good guys you could fight. And he's got wins over Cejudo, which he ended up losing to, but it was controversial. Horiguchi, Joseph Benavidez twice, John Dodson twice. But it's just, the division wasn't that deep. He dominated. He beat the guys a couple times that were at the top of the division, and then he just racked up wins over the rest of the tomato cans and styled on them. But 11 title defenses speaks for itself. He's got so much volume that you just have to put him up there. But
he's got the record, right?
He's got the record. He's got the
defenses.
Most title defenses.
I thought it was.
I'm pretty sure it's Jon Jones.
Consecutive.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think Jon Jones. It
maybe.
might be Jon Jones. Like, I feel like for somebody that ranks fighters based off like the quality of wins they have, it's kind of hard for me to rank him up there, but you just have to because of what he's done, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go.
Demetrious Johnson.
Demetrious Johnson got the record. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Number 4. I think this might surprise you. I don't know how you're going to feel about it.
Okay.
It might not surprise you.
Let's hear it.
Might not surprise. Merab.
Merab?
Yeah, Merab at number 4. Dude has an insane resume.
He does.
He has an insane resume. Jose Aldo, top 3 featherweights of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Yan, who if his career went one way or another, he could be the greatest bantamweight of all time. He could have, he got robbed against O'Malley in my opinion. O'Malley on his record. He was on his way to winning and knocking out Aljamain Sterling in their first fight.
Yep.
So you'd have O'Malley, Aljamain Sterling, Song Yadong. Who else would you have in there? Yan could have the craziest record ever. Uriah Faber. Just like, this guy. Sanhagen. This guy would have been one of the bantamweight GOATs. And his career went one way or another, but he's still a quality win to have, and Merab 50-45'd him.
Yeah, he freaking destroyed him. 50 takedowns.
Broke the takedown record on him. Yeah. Cejudo, I have Cejudo just outside of my top 10 rankings, and he absolutely dominated Cejudo. Cejudo's a crazy guy pound for pound. When you're looking at these rankings, he's got great wins. Cejudo beat Dominic Cruz. Cejudo beat TJ Dillashaw. Cejudo beat Demetrious Johnson. That's a crazy record. Double champ. Merab dominated him. So you got Cejudo, Yan, Aldo, Umar, undefeated, Khabib's prodigy. This is supposed to be the next future champ. Umar beats him. And you have Sean O'Malley, who knocked out Aljamain Sterling, who was top 5 pound for pound at the time. People were saying he was the bantamweight GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
When Sean O'Malley knocked him out, he dominated Sean O'Malley twice, and beat him better the second time. For that reason alone, I think he should be this high, and he's probably gonna get higher because I don't see anybody at this weight class beating him. I just wish he would maybe take a risk or something and move up to double champ. But he literally talks about how he's scared of Volk and stuff like that. So
yeah, that'd be a tough move up.
Yeah. All right, that's my number 4. Number 3, I got Volk. I got Volk at number 3. 12 fight win streak in the UFC. 12, from his beginning of his UFC career, had won 12 in a row. 2-time champ, which is huge. 7 title wins. And he just has crazy wins. Max Holloway was the featherweight GOAT. And Volk came in and beat him 3 times in a row. It's insanely hard. He didn't finish him. He outclassed him 3 times in a row. That is insane.
Yeah.
And then he fought the other featherweight GOAT, Jose Aldo, beat him, dominated him. had a crazy, in my mind, it's a draw with Islam, their first fight, who I have higher in this list, and beat Korean Zombie. That was honestly a terrible title. Korean Zombie shouldn't even been fighting for the title. That was terrible. But Diego Lopez is a crazy win. Diego Lopez is so dangerous, and he went in there after going through so much adversity, probably losing a lot of his confidence, and he came back older, and he came back against a younger guy like Diego Lopez and won the belt back. 2-time champ. That's crazy. That's why I got him there.
He's a freak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a freak.
No, that's a good spot for him.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Right above Volk. I think you can guess it. I got Islam. Where do I start here? Beat Volk twice, but first time it was prime Volk. It was Volk after he's been dominating for everyone's like, who's even gonna beat Volk? This guy's unstoppable.
Took a year off to train specifically for that.
Took a year off. I forgot about that. He
Gained
literally took a year off to prepare for Islam. You're getting the best fighter in the world with a year of training time, and you beat him. He also has prime Oliveira. He's the guy that actually took the belt from Oliveira. Like, he beat Oliveira's crazy streak that he was on. That's the person that I value the win over Oliveira most. Like, that's the best time to beat Oliveira was when Islam did it. And then he's got Dustin. He's got Armin Sarukian, who's now the number 1 contender. He beat him. He beat Dan Hooker. What I don't really like about his record is that a lot of his wins are not the wins that really matter, but a lot of his wins are short notice wins, like the Sarukian win, short notice, Dan Hooker win, short notice, Bobby Green win, short notice, Moicano, short notice. It's kind of annoying. Maybe these guys are just scared of Islam. I don't know
if you said Volk yet, but
yeah, second Volk win short. That's crazy. So many of his wins are short notice, but I mean the ones that matter weren't. So I guess that's fine. Yep. And then number 1, I got GSP.
GSP?
Because I think he's got a combination of everything that we ranked this on. Because, first of all, he's got a crazy record. He avenged all of his losses, so he's basically undefeated. And then he's got crazy names on his record. He's got Matt Hughes, who's one of the greatest welterweights of all time. He beat him twice. He beat BJ Penn, who's one of the greatest fighters of all time. He beat him. Matt Serra, Thiago Alves, Dan Hardy, Josh Koscheck, John Fitch, Sean Shirk, Jake Shields is a crazy win. Carlos Condit is a crazy win. Nick Diaz is a crazy win. Johnny Hendricks is a crazy win. And then he moves up against Bisping, who's the middleweight champion at the time. And he gets the second belt off of him. And I think he's got the volume. He's basically undefeated. He's got a bunch of crazy names on his record. And then he's got double champ. So, and he did it clean. So, yeah, GSP is my number 1.
Yeah. I also have GSP as my number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Double champ. Avenged all his losses. Crazy names.
Yeah.
It's just the perfect.
That's all there is.
There's no argument to that.
That's all there is, man.
Yeah.